that looked like a postcard. Perfect lawns, Spanish tile roofs. Streets so quiet at night you could hear sprinklers ticking from half a block away. When people imagine trouble, they picture dark alleys in the city, not cul-de-sacs with minivans in every driveway. But the thing about quiet places is they make it really easy for secrets to hide. My secret started small. I was 17, a high school senior with decent grades and a part-time job at the smoothie shop near the strip mall. My parents trusted me, I had a decent group of friends, and if you'd asked anyone, they'd say I was a good kid. One night, at a friend's house, someone pulled out a little orange pill bottle. Her mom had gotten them after a surgery. "Oxy," she said, like it was just another beer. I'd smoked weed before, but this was different. I told myself I was just curious. I swallowed one. 20 minutes later, the world felt soft, safe, and warm in a way it never had before. That was the first step. By 19, pills were the background noise of my life. College classes got skipped. Shifts at work got covered with flimsy lies. The pills turned into whatever I could find. And then one day, a guy I barely knew told me, "You're wasting money. H is cheaper and hits harder." I said no at first. Then I said maybe. Then I said yes. It's hard to explain how fast heroin changes everything. It doesn't just grab you, it rewires you. My mornings stopped being about breakfast or plans. They were about finding enough to get through the day without getting sick. When I look back, the suburb I grew up in changed shape during those years. The clean sidewalks? They turned into a racetrack between my dealer's apartment and wherever I was crashing. The neat rows of houses? They were just obstacles between me and my next fix. The people changed too. My parents started locking their bedroom door. Friends stopped answering my texts. A neighbor I'd known since kindergarten literally crossed the street when she saw me. The lowest point came on a warm August night. I was sitting on the curb outside a 7-Eleven, half conscious, watching the sprinklers spray over a perfectly green lawn across the street. My phone buzzed, voicemail from my mom. I still remember the first few words. "We love you. Please come home." I couldn't listen to the rest. I didn't want to feel anything. I tried to quit a dozen times. Cold turkey in my bedroom failed. Outpatient program failed. Staying with an uncle in Arizona failed. Every time I'd make it a week, maybe two, then crawl back. The turning point wasn't dramatic. It was humiliating. I'd pawned my high school class ring, the one thing my dad had saved up for and surprised me with when I graduated. When I told him it was lost, he just looked at me for a long time and said, "I know." Then he turned and walked away. A week later, I walked into a Narcotics Anonymous meeting in the community center, 2 blocks from my parents' house. I was shaking, sweaty, and hadn't eaten in 2 days. The room smelled like burnt coffee and mildew. Folding chairs in a circle. People who looked like they'd been through hell. But when I sat down, someone smiled at me like they'd been saving that smile just for me. The first month was awful. My body hated me. My brain kept whispering, "Just one more time." I made deals with myself that I wouldn't use, then found my feet carrying me toward the dealer's place anyway. But something kept me going, maybe stubbornness, maybe shame, maybe the fact that for the first time, I was telling the truth about what I was. Slowly, things shifted. I got a part-time job at a hardware store. Started running in the mornings just to burn the restless energy. Repaired some of the bridges I'd burned, though some people never came back. And that's okay. Now it's been 3 years. I still live in the same suburb, but it feels new. I notice the smell of jasmine on summer nights. I watch the sprinklers in the early morning and think about that kid sitting outside 7-Eleven, wondering if life could be more than this. It is. And it's worth every hard, ugly step. If you're reading this and you're still stuck in the tunnel, hear me. You don't have to see the whole exit. You just have to take the next step. And then the next. And one day, without realizing it, you'll step out into the sunlight.